Oh, that's not great. That's not great. How am I gonna do this? Okay. How do we look? I think we look okay. Hello everybody and welcome to northern Minnesota and my tiny cabin in the woods. For those of you who may be new to the channel, this cabin behind me is actually a storage shed. I had the Amish build it, haul it in, and I converted it into a tiny cabin. But sometimes the tiny cabin is just a little bit too tiny. So in this week's video, we're going to continue to work on the bunkhouse, aka the bunker, because we have lots of company coming up to visit me at the tiny cabin, and I've got to get some work done so that they can stay in there and at least be out of the rain and out of the bugs and somewhat comfortable. So that's what's cooking on this video. But speaking of cooking, let's throw some wings on the grill for supper. Well, it looks like we're burning them already. Ah, they're all right. They're all right. I just broke the grill. How do we do that? Chicken wings on the grill with Buffalo Wild Wing sauce. That's what's on the menu tonight. We've had so much rain this summer already that everything is just lush and green. The garden is going crazy. The raspberries and the blackberries are going crazy. Speaking of water, come take a look at this. That is just a couple days rain. If you're from Minnesota, you've probably heard about all the flooding in northern Minnesota and how the North Shore is just having historic flooding in the rivers right now. Is there a chipmunk under there? You chasing that chippy? Where's that squirrel at? What a beautiful summer night. Can't ask for much better than this. I will catch you when I'm done eating. In the meantime, why don't you enjoy these beautiful blue skies? Well, the beauty of being in a place where there's probably a dozen lakes within 5 miles of my place is that there's always a quiet place to stop by and wash up after a long, sweaty day. Are you gonna go swim? We'll go swim. Looks like there's a beaver out there swimming around. There's a couple ducks on the log out there. And there's a big old German Shepherd right there. A big old river dog. Oh, oh Lord, that's cold. Whew. Oh, these spring-fed lakes. Whew. 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 What a beauty of a day. What a beauty of a day. Well, it looks like I have a visitor. I should probably check. Oh, there's all kinds of leeches on me. Lots of little babies. Suppose I better check the undercarriage a little bit. Make sure I don't have any hitchhikers. But that I'm gonna do without you. So I will catch you guys in a little bit. Oh, I feel like a new man. All right, let's go back to the cabin and see what's for dinner. What do you think there, River Dog? You ready to rock? You ready to go? I haven't done much filming today because I've been doing some odds and ends. I went for a run, doing some cleanup around the yard. But now that the temperature is cooling down a little bit and it's later in the evening, I think it's time we go work on the bunker. What do you say? So where I left off with you guys last video was I had just put the fascia and the rakers on this edge of the bunkhouse, and today I just finished up with a couple pieces of trim. So now the front side of the bunker is complete. My progress had been postponed because there was a nest full of flycatcher babies, and yesterday there was 4 or 5 great big babies sitting in the nest, barely contained in the nest. They looked like they were ready to fall out at any minute, and they must have been because today when I came back here, all the babies were gone. So it's time to get the backside of the bunker knocked out, and that will allow us to get the ridge cap put on the roof so we can finally button this bunker up and start on the inside. But we got a few more things to do, so let's get busy. Well, yesterday this nest was full of baby birds, and last night they must have fledged out because they've been gone now, and there's been no sign of them. So I think it's time to finish up this back wall. Was we looking all right? All right, we're done with the rakers. Only thing left is some trim and the roof peaks. We should do that. I put this Hummingbird feeder up last night. I put that Hummingbird feeder up last night, and within 5 minutes of putting it up there, they already found it. But I used to have this solar red light up, and they would always come to this red light thinking it was the feeder. And so I finally put a feeder up, and they found it right away. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's been fun to sit in the porch and watch them, and yeah, it's been fun. Old river dog's hiding in the van today. This poor guy's not feeling so good today, are you? You're having kind of a rough day. Yeah, hopefully you feel better. So River's been swimming in that swampy creek behind the cabin, and it's all stagnant water from all the rain that we've had, and he was drinking it, I'm sure. And so let's just say he's got giardia symptoms today. He's probably pretty dehydrated by this point, but he's been moping around. He hasn't eaten all day, and yeah, so hopefully this is just a quick bug, but otherwise it's time to start the roof peak, and then that's the last portion of the roof. And I was just getting ready to do that, and then I looked at the skies, and it looks like it probably could start raining at any time. So I think I'm going to take a little break and check the weather forecast and see. It doesn't look like it will be too bad if it does rain, so we still might be able to knock that out tonight yet, but let's take a look at the radar. This is going to be interesting. Not sure how I'm going to manage getting everything up there and still hold on to the rope that I need to pull myself up. No idea how I'm going to get everything up there. But there's one way to find out, I guess, right? Yeah, I need 2 hands for this, doggone it. slippery. Ooh, that's slippery. Okay. Whoa. Okay. All right. That was pretty smooth. Okay, so if I fall, make sure I fall that way. Make sure I don't have the rope underneath my foot. That'd be nice. Okay. Okay. Did I mention I don't like heights? Oh, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Maybe tuck these little boys under here. I got like 2 6-shooters here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna scooch down to get this in place. Which actually what I need to do is go the other way, don't I? But I probably don't want to step on this more than I have to. So, can I? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, that's crampy. I got pencils sticking out of my pockets. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. How am I gonna do this? If I sit on that, I'm just gonna flatten it out. I don't want to flatten it out. There's got to be an easier way to do this. There's got to be an easier way to do this. Well, we're gonna try it. Oh man, this isn't good. And I'm gonna fall and I'm gonna end up frickin' hanging myself. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, can I kneel? I can kinda kneel. That might have to be what we do here. That might be what we do here at the farm. Okay. How do we look? I think we look okay. I think we look okay. Are we crooked though? That's the problem. How do I tell if I'm level? How do I tell if I'm level? It said leave a 1/2 inch overhang, so that's what we're gonna do. River's looking at me like, Father, you've lost your mind. Yes, sir, I have. Yes, sir, I have, indeed. Okay, that does not look level. Okay. Now what we're going to try to do, we're going to try to get turned around the other way without killing ourselves, which might be harder than you think. Oh boy. Oh. Guess what? I just lost the tool. Oh, and I just lost my grip. Okay. All right, I'm alive. Can somebody hand me that? Oh, I don't know if I can punch these through without the drill. Okay, every other rib, they say 1, 2, skip 2. Okay, we're gonna leave this unscrewed because we have to put that other piece on, which means we have to go down. Okay, we can go down, we can do that. Whew. Well, it turned out to be a beautiful night anyway. We didn't get the rain I thought we were gonna get. Somebody's playing hide and seek with the local chipmunk. Did that chipmunk, did that squirrel go in there? I think the chipmunk went in that hole. I think the chipmunk went in this hole underneath the planter right there. Gopher. Good morning and welcome to a rainy day up north. So over the last couple days we finished everything up on the roof of the bunkhouse, and we also finished up all of the trim except for, I think I have one corner in the back where I was one board short. So we still need to put a deck on it and we still need to paint it. But for right now, the exterior of the bunkhouse is done and it's time to start working on the inside. But I think that this makes a great break for ending today's video. So next week's video, we should be working inside the bunkhouse and starting to frame the back room with the loft. And then of course there'll be wiring and whatnot. Mosquitoes are bad this morning. Ugh. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. I appreciate you watching. I love you and we'll see you soon.